What's up, y'all? Happy Friday night. I hope y'all are doing all right. I hope you had a good Christmas if you celebrated, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or, whatever. I'm down with pretty much whatever you want to celebrate. Sounds good to me. So I hope you had a good holidays. Tito is traveling, so it's just me tonight. Hope you're not too bored with watching me and listening to me ramble to myself. But that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play some good old grinded out modded Minecraft with Wooly tonight. So for Rude Puts, thanks for being there in the comments there, buddy. Here we go. We'll see if we can get it on mic. Yeah, there we go. Dry Dock Boat Meal Stout. That's what I'm starting with tonight. So, good winter beer. All right, so in case you didn't look at the title, we're going to work on power tonight. So we updated the server, and by we, I mean me and the invisible, non-existent army of gnomes that helps me do all of this, which is really just me. Yeah, so I updated the server for me and Tito and I think Evil Mario, and I'm not sure who else. I think maybe Miss Yeti logged in once, but I'm not real sure. Not a lot of people on this one with us. It is more complex, though. This one is weird. Forces you through different power gens, different progressions, sort of like a skyblock in how things are gated, because it limits you on while you may be able to get the resources. Like I have osmium, but I can't make osmium ingots easily right now, and that's by design in this pack. So this isn't everybody's taste, and I do think we're probably going to move on to something like All the Mods 9 on a server in the new year. I just need to make sure with the hosting provider, Mr. Yeti, that will be okay for a little while on servers, so that I got hardware to run it on. If not, I've got to figure that out. But yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go All the Mods 9 next for our live stream stuff. So anyways, in between streams, I brought up updating the server because when you updated, it added to the quest book. And it added to the quest book in the, where is it? Selective breeding series here. So up here, we had to turn in beetroot seeds. Now, this is interesting. If you guys are playing along in your own worlds, these seeds, you'll notice how the text color is different. These are actually just like, they're a renamed beetroot seed. You rename it in an anvil with a, like a color code in the name. So if you happen to have gotten rid of all of them in your world or in your play along, you can still get them by renaming them with the color codes in an anvil. I don't have all that information, nor will I ever claim that I'm going to put it in the comments afterward. But if by some miracle I remember, I will. 2 more days to 2024. Yep, we're almost there, Rude Puts. Almost there. All right, so yeah, you can still get them. You just have to rename the beetroot seeds with the colors. So you turn in 2 sets of the beetroot seeds, which you actually find them in the barrels. So you know how, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but several streams ago, I tore down all of this in between streams. All of those barrels had seeds in them, and they were all of those different colored beetroot seeds. When you complete that and turn them in, it actually gives us a new simulation in our simulation chamber of an improved starter farm environment, which they gave us an extra waystone so we can teleport into here. And we're going to be able to load this into Applied Energistics just as soon as we get there. We got to get through some mechanism. We got some weird stuff to get through to get to mechanism, which I don't know if this series will survive on live stream long enough to make it there. We may just move on to All the Mods 9, but this is cool anyways. So this thing came pre-assembled as a new one as a quest reward, and one of the coolest things it gave us is it gives us a dark room in here for trying to get our red wheat, which I am not gonna lie, I have spent the last 2 days trying to breed myself some red wheat so that we can get redstone. And I have had the worst luck. I have literally gotten almost everything you can get from breeding netherwort and netherwort, except for red wheat. So I want to say I thought Tito might have gotten some, but it's if she did, it's trapped in her inventory and she's traveling. So either way, this is what we're doing to try and breed up and get the red wheat so we can get redstone. That's kind of our big hurdle in the pack right now, is just waiting on that. But these farms are awesome because it tells you about it in the quest book on the other one, but the soil underneath your farms matters. So this is all soul sand, and every one of these adds to how nutrient rich the farming soil is. So if we take a look at some crop sticks over one of these, you'll see where it's like environmental quality 4 and nutrients and all that. Some of that comes from fertilizer, some of that comes from the soil underneath. So they gave you a better setup with this updated farm room. So it's well worth turning in the beetroot seeds for, just for this pre-done environment, because it comes with a few things. It comes with some uncraftable immersive engineering thermoelectric generators already set up in here to make power in this room for you. So if you got this far in the pack, or if you just want to jump start it early on, if you're starting later than us and you come into this pack, go through your barrels, get up to that beetroot seed portion of your quest, and then you can have pretty decent power gen. I haven't actually put like an energy cube on it or anything and tried to measure how much these are putting out, but it was definitely enough that it charged this thing in probably 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, you know, 1,000,000 FE, so that was nice. And it comes with some extra blocks in here. It was just a cool little update. So now we're working on trying to get all of the crops analyzed through the crop analyzer here, and then we can kind of sort through our seeds. This gives us a library of what we have seeds for and how good the seeds are. So you'll see there's nether wheat here twice, and that's because these have different stats. So we only have one of these, but this is a better netherwort seed. So if we want to try to breed these up in one of the breeding blocks, we can. And this allows us to identify our seeds here in the analyzer. Then we can toss them into the library, which I'm thinking we can automate this with some hoppers. This I just got set up earlier today, so don't think I'm going to work on that today. Because this is awesome. Got us enough brown mushrooms that, as the title says, need more power. So we definitely do need more power to progress. And that's what we're going to get started on. So, you know, we did, last stream we got diamonds. That was my goal. We got the pressure chamber set up here, and we made our first diamonds in the pack. And then using this pressure comes the next step in power for us. So we can use the coal generator to make the power for the flux compressor. And then that compressor compresses the air, which we then use to, you know, make our diamonds. But now we can use that in this here, which is part of your quest book. Oh, let's go over to our quest book. How's the audio? Don't forget to drink. Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't have Tito here to fill the gap, so this will be an hour of Wooly talking. Thanks for the reminder. I wonder if Tito landed. Should I send her a link to the streams just so I can make her and 56 have to watch? Yeah, I should. I totally should. The audio's good? Cool. Yeah, so my wife got me the boom arm I've been wanting for like 2 years now, and so it moves my mic way back on the desk. It does change my seating position, but it's actually making me sit more up in my chair while I play, which I like, because good posture makes my back hurt less, and it's real easy to sit here and slump, but having to lean up into the microphone, you know, I like it. And I got arm room on my desk again, so I can like flail my arms and not knock over my beer. How the heck do you link a stream? Let's see. Share, there we go. Copy. Discord. Let's drag it over. We'll drop it in Tito's. Slide it into our DMs. And then, yeah. There we go. I need to get my own Discord going. That's what I really need to do. Because, you know, it'd be a good idea. All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we were talking about here. So this quest line here, the power. So in your power quest line, which is electrodynamic theory, we had gotten up to the combustion chamber. And so then I wanted to work on this piece here with getting us better power, because right now we're just like smelting logs or mining coal in the nether so that we can feed these coal generators to make power. It's all manual. Whereas this next path here, where we're going to go into the Feast of Yeast, which we had to make the thermo plant, which we already had all the parts from making this, so it's just the same stuff you've been making. And then we had to get a yeast culture bucket, which you get from mushrooms. So we already had gotten mushroom seeds from breeding our other stuff earlier. And with the new grow area, I just planted every brown mushroom I had, fertilized the crop to get a bunch of brown mushrooms to kickstart it. And then now we've got a little barrel up here, and if we run out, we can go harvest them, and we can actually do some automation on those crops to make it go even faster. But as you can see right here, this is just going to make yeast culture right in here, which we're storing in these fluid tanks, and I kind of have a bunch of them set up here, so we've got like a big old buffer. And then now we have to take that through another process. So we need one more of these thermo-pneumatic processing plants, so we're going to have to get air to it, and we're going to feed it off of these tanks right here. So I'm just going to bring it down. This is kind of ugly. This is not permanent. I will probably clean this up in between streams. I'm thinking I will probably clear out this room in here and kind of make it like, you know, a machinery room, because we're starting to, you know, fill in here some, or maybe I'll just leave it ugly like the ugly duckling and it'll be okay. So we're going to need to get air to this. And do we have airspace there? We do. Okay, so we can get air down through there. Let's put it here on this corner, just out past it. So we will bring fluid pipes, which we're going to have to set all of these on extract with our wrench here in a minute. Do I have to use the wrench? No, I don't. Okay, so we can just tell it to extract, 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 extract. It sounded like it placed one. Did it place one somewhere? An extra one? No. Okay, it didn't. If it's work, it don't change. If it works, don't change. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I hear you. Who cares how ugly it is? Just leave it. I gotcha. All right. So this is not the block we need. Why did I place that there? Let's grab our wrench, and then that way we get our block back. And then we need to put a fluid pipe there. And then we need this, the thermo-pneumatic processing plant. We need to bring air into it, so let's put it that way. All right, so this is now going to pull our yeast culture out of here, and we're going to need to add another ingredient into it as well. But we need to get our air. Where's our air? Do we have pressure? We don't have pressure tube. Need some pressure tubes. So, how were your holidays, Rude Puss? Did you get everything you was hoping for? Were there any, you know, any fights or anything? Did you have to break up any family feuds? You know, did your Uncle Fred come over and barf on the carpet again? There we go. Pressure tubes. All right. Let's bring... Yeah, we got to get up top. We got to get up top. All right. We need this air. So... Okay. We're losing air. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. All right. And that'll get our pressure building over here. And then we probably are out of coal. Do I have any coal on me? I do. All right. Let's toss some more coal in here. Build our air pressure back up. No Uncle Fred, but the rest was good. Oh, come on. You know, that Uncle Fred that just shows up and wrecks. I mean, I'm kind of that Uncle Fred. But... you know, we didn't go anywhere. We stayed here in Colorado. So, didn't have to worry about embarrassing myself this year. All right, so the next part of our quest for power here, we're working down this, combustion generator pathway here. So we want to get this thing up and working. And what it tells us to do is there's a few things you can do. You can go out in the world and get crude oil, and I mean, it burns super fast and gives you almost no power. But super simple with the mushrooms that we went and planted. See my conversation a minute ago. Those we put in here. We just feed them in with a barrel, and this thing's going to make us this yeast stuff. And eventually this whole system will hopefully back up with, you know, an oversupply, and we will just be generating more than we need to. So now we need to turn this yeast into something we can burn. And for that part of the process, if I remember correctly, let's go see here. So I need to know where I can use the yeast culture. I can use it in here. Okay, so yeah, we just feed it any other biomatter, which we've got. I think I was using potatoes in my testing. Let's see, what do I have? It can be anything that we can grow. Yeah, I've got a couple of stacks of potatoes here, and we can definitely go get some more going in the new farm cube. And then we're gonna need a barrel and a hopper. So let's grab that while we're in here. You'll have to excuse my inventory. It's a hot mess while I was trying to get ready for the, you know, streaming tonight. And making sure I'd gotten some stuff done in between streams so that we had stuff to work on. And I didn't clean up my inventory. Normally I try to start the stream with like a clean inventory or a prepared inventory, but this time you can see what it's like inside my brain, which is kind of scary. This inventory is about how my brain looks. Oh, I placed it wrong. There we go. In there. And we'll put that on top. Then we can feed it these potatoes. And then you're going to notice we're going to get a reaction going, and it's going to generate ethanol. Now, this isn't the normal... how did my day went? We had a good day today. So Fancy and I went to the brewery, actually, not too long ago. There's a disc golf course at the brewery. They have a shop there. And they buy used discs. And so, you know, we play disc golf, and we all have a bunch of plastic. Fancy just got a bunch of new discs for Christmas because that's what Fancy wanted. And so we took some of the old stuff that we just don't use and traded it in. And I got 2 new ones of stuff that I do throw in exchange for 5 old ones that I just, like, they were discs that were either given to me or, you know, gotten in mystery boxes or whatever, just stuff I don't use. And, yeah, they gave me like $7 a piece for them. So it was cool stuff, man. Normally, you are all over the place. I am still all over the place, but I appreciate what you're, you know, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Rude Puts. All right, and so there you can see right there, we've got our ethanol, which means we're ready to feed our ethanol into our combustion chamber. This is going to generate RF for us, which we can feed into anything. And actually, what this pack looks like it lends itself to early on is it wants you to feed your power generation into kind of mechanism batteries, which is weird because mechanism gated. We don't have access to a lot of the early mechanism, but a lot of the recipes have been changed so that we have access to it. So if we go look for a universal, universal, nope, it's not universal. What is it called? Basic. There we go. Basic energy cube. You'll notice this is all stuff we can make, and it actually is using a machine block from IC2, which is just iron that you smelt twice. So we're going to make one of those to kind of be the buffer of our new power generation. And then I really want to get into cyclic, because cyclic is a lot of fun, and we can get wireless power gen out of it. Deep slate. Ooh, I got just enough. Let's take these deep slate tiles. And then we need just a regular plain Jane crafting table. I don't have my crafting on a stick anymore. I'm starving and thirsty. Fill those bars back up so that we aren't annoyed by that for a minute. Okay. Then, over here, what were we doing? These. Yep. And then, there we go. Now we've got the deep slate slabs. I really should put a crafting table over here. I just keep hoping we'll get to a better storage soon, but I think we've got a minute before we get to it. And we need one more green dye. Do I have any cactus or green? Don't have any cactus. I do have some cactus though. Where did I have cactus? It's in my backpack. Look at there. Backpack. Oh, just Rude Put's hanging out with me tonight. All right. You know, I didn't stream the week before. The videos have not been there. You know, I'm doing my best. Doing the best I can here, okay? All right. So, this is just me playing Minecraft. This is what I would be doing on the average evening anyways, and believe it or not, probably talking to myself while doing it. So, you know, call me crazy, but that's what I am. And redstone, we're seriously out of redstone again? Oh my god. I thought I had more redstone. Is it? Oh, maybe it's over here. And you love it. Glad you do. Yes! Okay. Thought I was out of redstone. That was almost, I'm just gonna F's in the chat. I'm quitting the stream. There we go. So now we have it. I knew I had everything I needed. You hear the purge, so we've got our pressure up. So we're gonna put our battery here. And then we're going to put our combustion generator here. And then ethanol, I do believe, is still a fluid. So we should be able to set this. Oh, this is a sided device. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. Dang it, now I really want all this one block back, but I don't know if I'm going to lose that. Well, we can do it different. We'll do it different. We can probably go, yes, we can go here. And then we can go there. Or is ethanol not a fluid? Is it a fluid? Do I need this the other way? I do. It is a sided block. Okay. So you have to put the fluids in on the one side. It has to go the right way. So here, as you can see, now we're going to be pumping our ethanol from our mushrooms up here, turning into yeast culture, which is then, with the potatoes, being turned into ethanol, and now it's going to make power for us. We're going to take one of these advanced cables. Oh, do I need one of them blocks? Or can I think maybe I can just output directly to the mechanism. That is not the right block. I just want to get there before the buffer fills up with power, because it will just waste power. There we go. So it can output directly to the mechanism block, but doesn't connect with the pipes. So there we have it. So as you can see, we are generating 350 FE per tick off of our ethanol, which we do not have a surplus of yet. So we'll let this kind of run everything here. Is this chunk loaded? Let's see. It's not. Let's chunk load right here. Oh god. There we go. I want to chunk load this so that this can run while we're doing other things. F3G, let's check our chunk borders. Okay, so we're definitely in this chunk where we are now. Good. Good. And then we loaded this other chunk over here, I do believe. Let's make sure, because we need... No, we didn't. Okay, glad we checked that, because you have to load the chunk that contains this machine too, because the pressure that we're generating for the system is over here. So if we didn't chunk load this and we went away, then our power gen wouldn't keep going and filling up our energy cube here. So honestly, this was the thing I had planned to figure out on the stream tonight, like knew that I was going to do. Now the next thing I want to do is I've bookmarked some stuff for it, and I don't know if it's possible. I don't even know if it's obtainable tonight, but it's what I want to get done. I want to get into cyclic to get into the energy transfer node here. This is wireless power wherever you want it with a GPS card for relatively cheap. Like if you're playing in a mod pack and it has cyclic, this wireless is hard to beat early game. Like it is just really hard to find something that is as efficient. Now it's a pain. It is Not as much of an easy setup as, you know, other mod packs that I've played, but I think we can get through it. So as you can see, I had it bookmarked here, and this is the goal. Oh, I'm being told I have to pull pizzas out of the oven. So if you can, you just made vodka. I mean, I made ethanol, but yeah, vodka, totally. But it's potato liquor. I mean, you can run cars on that too, Rude Puts. Let me go pull these pizzas out of the oven. I'll be right back. There we go. And we're back. So, Rude Puts. Yes, I did make vodka. Literally took yeast, potato liquor. Yes, vodka. Totally made vodka. I'm talking to you. Yes, this is Rude Puts and Big Wooly Play Minecraft. That's the new name of the stream. I'll just retitle it after the fact. Obsidian pressure plates. I don't have the obsidian or the stone pressure plates. How can I get the obsidian? Do I have lava? Do I have access to lava? Yes, I do, right? I got one bottle of lava, but I don't have any buckets. But I mean, I got access to the nether, so we can just pop into the nether and grab some lava. Yep, there we go, 2 buckets. And I only need 2 obsidian, so that'll work. Let's pop to the nether and grab some lava. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're mad at me. Oh god. Oh no, I'm gonna burn to death. Wait, no, I'm immune to the fire, okay. This is nice. I did not know I was immune to fire. I can't take that right now. Thank you. I'm just swimming on lava. There we go. Made my way out of the lava. Okay. And we got our 2 buckets. Let's go run away from the mean guys that punched me into the lava. Kid brought me pizza while I'm trying to not die in the lava. Thanks, Fancy. Oh, God. That got beer like over half of my desk when I cracked it open. It was very explosive. It was excited. That beer was like, let's party. What the heck? How did it put me here when I came through my nether portal? That's strange. Shears, Wooly. Shears? What am I supposed to shears? Oh, cheers. Whoop, whoop. Okay, gotcha. Nice. What is it, like 4 a.m. for you over there? I was like, how am I doing on time? Have I just been talking to myself for 15 minutes and it feels like half an hour? No, nope, it's been half an hour. Cool. How are we on power? Oh, that's a problem. See, this runs. I wonder if there is a regulator of some kind we can put in there. I mean, I guess best way to look at it is we are backing up on fuel. So this thing is full now, even though it's running constantly. And we are gaining on the excess fuel here in this. Yeah, so even though it does appear to be wasteful, like we are wasting some power, we are definitely gaining in our yields on what it's burning. Because, I mean, it is not burning a lot of mushrooms. So, yeah, looking good. Now back to getting wireless power. So we got 2 buckets of lava. We're just gonna, I'm gonna be cheesy about this. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then I've got water in a sink right there. And, yep, I'm just gonna break these 2. Shrooms. Yes, shrooms, root puts. Shrooms. So there is our 2 obsidian, and then we need 2 stone pressure plates. Mass boost. How's it going, buddy? Big Wooly apparently can't type. I was just so satisfied with the pizza I couldn't get my fingers on the right keys. Ooh, I need inventory space. There we go. All right, 2 stone pressure plates, and then that will get us 2 of these. Oh my God, we need 2 more obsidian. Dang it. All right, back to the nether we go. I need to get rid of this bucket of water though. Let's put this bucket of water back in the sink. We'll see if those dirty pigs try and knock us in the lava again. Ooh, I need that. Where's my cyan concrete that I just took out? Cyan. Oh, cyan terracotta, not concrete, but boop, boop. There we go. Ooh, there's a way to automate this too. I'm going to do it later, but not right now. Squirrel. Nope. Yep. Angry piggies, angry dogs. While I'm here, I want some of these magma cubes, because we're gonna need them for the next little bit here. And just getting them while we're here, it seems like the better idea. These are something that you use a good bit of in cyclic, because it's like you'll make a melting chamber that will melt this magma into stuff we need. Let's just get a bunch of it so that we don't have to come back in here later and get more. Okay. Cyclic is, honestly though, like, if you can get to the nether in modded Minecraft and cyclic is in the pack, this is the best way to get your power around your base. Like, once you get into power generation, it's really just that good. Oh, we have this big backpack, thank God. Okay, yes. Toss a bunch of crap in there. Alright, now we just need to get down to the lava. Sweet. 2 more buckets. I think we might have a way where we can use magma cube, or the magma blocks, to make obsidian in the overworld too. I think maybe that's a cyclic thing. If you guys don't play on the vanilla server, you should. Mass Boost did these tunnels in the nether over on the vanilla server, and let me tell you, that Ice Boat City. Now, I got to learn how to drive an ice boat because I just crash into the walls. But, yeah. They look good, too. Good stuff. All right, we're going to break our cyan concrete again. Excuse the sound of me eating. I'm hungry, and it's dinner. Just trying to eat enough so that I can make it to the end of my stream. At which point, I'll probably go to some Discord and hang out. I don't know which one. We'll see where people are. If there's people in D miners, I'll go there. If there's misfits, I might go over there. But if they're playing first-person shooters in that one channel, I might go hang out by myself in the Minecraft channel just because, you know, they can be a hot mess in there, and they get mad at you if you, like, have a conversation. I'm like, you know, I'm here for the hanging out. All right, 2 of those. And then now, where were we? Yep, there we go. All right, so I should, I must put the other ones in my backpack. There we go. So we got that. All right, what's next on the ingredients? What else are we missing? Ooh, lapis. How much lapis do we have? 4. But we do have some blue wheat growing in the new farm. Yes, you do the soundboard when they're playing and they don't like it. Yeah, it's, you know, they'll be like, hey, Wooly, you know, I'm glad you're here and all, but can you just be quiet while we're playing? And then none of them will need to say anything. I don't know. I digress. They're playing their game, and, you know, I came into their channel. So. Those things are angry at me. Why am I back in the nether? What did I come in here for? I don't remember. I've just forgotten. I think I went to the wrong waypoint. Yes, I meant to go to the new farm for this. Ta-da! Give me lapis. Are you guys really only giving... Oh my god, they only gave me 1 each. It would have been better for me to have harvested them and taken the seeds. Okay, let's... Actually, now that I have that powered... I can't do that. I forgot I don't get the seed back. Okay, gotta let those grow. I mean, that channel would be good if you're trying to get ready for work. Get y'all hyped. Yeah. When did I mute my mic? How long have I been on mute? When was the last time you guys heard me say anything? Okay, there we go. Yep. So I've been on mute for a minute. Yeah, I muted because I was chewing, but I think you guys missed like 10 minutes of me talking to myself. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm a noob. Such a noob. Mic on mute. Nobody telling me. Easy 5 minutes. Yep, that's what I thought, Rude. Probably 10 because you're being nice. Well, maybe more people will watch now that I'm not on mute. Yep, thanks, Mass Boost. That's what I thought. It's been 10 minutes. what did all did I say? I was on a lapis hunt. Did y'all hear that? So, to proceed with what we're working on tonight, I need 2 blocks of lapis. So I need 18. And we went into our farm, which we need to go back to because I screwed up big time. I harvested these rather with like a right click rather than harvesting them so that I could get the seed to plant more. And so therefore we are going to be on the struggle bus for lapis. So I can't get to what I wanted to get to tonight for power because it's my first time. What's up, Taines? Oh my God. We're not even going to talk about that. It was a solid 10 minutes then. Easily 10 minutes. Because Taines was like, just got the notice. I must have just muted to chew. Y'all are amazing to put up with me. I'm just saying. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. For those of you that are late, so my glorious wife, she got me the boom arm I've been wanting forever, like the $70 boom arm. So I'm trying a new setup, which makes me have to sit more up and in the mic. And if I wasn't muted the whole time, you'd have been able to hear me. So I hope the audio's better. It makes me sit more upright, which makes my ability to sit here and play better. So that is awesome. This is part of the new update for FTB Genesis. So they gave us quest rewards, and they gave us this glorious new mining area here, which has all of the dark areas for us to try and get red wheat, which I think Tito has red wheat. I think she got some, but it's in her inventory, and she's at 56s now, which, hey, 56, thanks for stopping in. Yep. 7 years ago was when I muted my mic, 1,000%. I was trying to be courteous because I looked over while I was chewing, and it looked like a cow was on the line, and I was hungry, so I had to eat. And I didn't know who was down for the ASMR, Big Wooly eating pizza while playing Minecraft stream, so I tried to limit that. Yeah, it was a hot mess. So anyways, they gave us all this cool new stuff in the update, so that was why I updated. And I still don't have red wheat, so we have no redstone. The only redstone we can get is from redstone torches on the defunct communication towers in the overworld. So you have to go run around and get the redstone torches to turn them into redstone. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. So we're still working on that, and I screwed up our harvest of blue wheat, which gives us lapis, which was our progression for getting into wireless power. That's why I come and look at you, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's bad. So anyways, our hopes of wireless power, they're dashed because I left-clicked. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked when I came through here earlier. It was not a good choice. But maybe we got some more, seeds. Let's see. Terrorwort, that's not the right one. Nope. Is that the right one? What is this called? Blue wheat. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any more blue wheat seeds. Brown mushrooms. Yeah. So we're gonna work around that, let this grow, because really what needs to happen is I need to breed these 2 seeds, but I have to wait on these to grow up, which I actually could speed up. Let me see. Do we have, nope, nothing left in the automation. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. So what about backpack? Do I have any of that in here? B for backpack. All right, I got hydration cells. Do I have any fertilizer? No. All right, let's go kick off some power. How long we got left on time? Oh, man. I guess I owe you guys 10 minutes because I was on mute for 10 minutes. All right, we need to throw some fuel in here. So we need some, well, we got coal. All right, so we'll just, 2 is usually more than enough. And then this is on fertilizer already. All right, so we'll head back. And then we should be able to just keep claiming that turn-in quest once the power gets going. Over here, synthetic acquisitions. Watch our number go up. I don't even know what Rude Puts is saying that's what she said too, but I'm sure that is what she said, you know. Prost, Rude Puts, because, you know, I need to drink after being on mute for 10 minutes and somehow gaining viewers while muted. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching a silent Wooly. I guess you guys were like, whoa, it's the best Wooly stream ever. He's not running his mouth. Hey-o. All right, so what we're doing right here is just these stupid repeatable quests. I need fertilizer, and this is the cheapest and easiest way to get it without having to build a bunch of machines that I don't have access to yet. So... wow, I am totally out of inventory space. Let's put these seeds in there, take these seeds out, throw these seeds in here. Cool. Okay. Gotta go grab a new beer. Good call. All right, so let's keep accepting our fertilizer. Now that we have 2 inventory slots free. All right, let's go hydrate and fertilize these 2 crops. They were all shocked that Wooly could be quiet. You know, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, Mass Boost. It shocks me. I mean, although I wasn't quiet, I was talking to myself, assured that my mic was not muted. When I looked up and noticed that the mic line wasn't moving on, you know, OBS. And then I was like, what just happened? What I really want to do is, I set this up in between. I didn't talk about this yet. So I made the first basic energy cube when I realized that they gave us this free power gen in here. Because I was like, wait, what? Free power? Because you can use these and just charge them up, take them wherever you need them to. And a lot of your early machines are very low power usage. So you can charge one of these to like 1,000,000 FE for free in here. This is just passive power gen. And then move it around. So I got this set up once they give us a new farm. So what this thing does, this is the Cropmatron or whatever. You can feed it hydration cells and fertilizer, which we're going to work on automating. And it will keep all of the soil for all of this stuff fertilized and hydrated so that your crops grow super well and super fast. So what we should have done in the beginning was left click these, and that's why there's an empty row here, is I was going to bring the lapis over here and start spreading it down this row so that I can just come through and like right click and get a bunch of it. But I screwed it up at the beginning of the stream. So now we're stuck waiting on these guys who don't want to grow. Even though now they got everything they need, we just got to wait on them. Once these 2 grow, I'm going to harvest the seed bags so that we can move them. And if you set them up in a cross like this, here, let's hydrate this one because this is probably, yep. This one's blue wheat. So as you can see, I have one more blue wheat over here I missed, but it was missing its fertilizer and water. What this will do is as this grows, this will duplicate whatever this seed is here in the middle. Same statistics. If you do it in a cross like this with the doubles, it will make these into seeds that once they're fully grown, you can harvest to have 5 of the identical seed. So that's what we're trying to do with the blue wheat, is to breed it up so that we can have enough seeds so that we can then make rows of it to try and crossbreed and raise the stats on them so that we can have like one that we plant over here, which we will get set up to auto harvest. And when you harvest it, you get like 30 lapis out of one plant, which is possible. You just, it takes time. So, which is why this setup is awesome. I mean, look at all these fields they gave you. They even gave you waterlogged ones, which I don't know if we can grow rice on these. I hope we can. But if not, we can easily replace that farmland with inferium farmland and still grow the rice in here and set up an auto harvester, because rice is what I'm going to use for a lot of meals. Because, I mean, heck, I can just sit here and for super cheap, I can eat sushi and, with the rice that we have access to. And I don't have to deal with a whole lot of growing or making any really complex meals. This is really good food for super cheap. All right, we need water. Let's go to the house. Where's the sink? There we go. So yeah, this is another thing I think we had access to before because I had plastics going, but sinks are awesome. They are infinite water in a single block. You can pipe in and out of them. This one's actually feeding directly into our latex processing unit, just making rubber for us every time I give this thing power. But eventually, the point of cyclic getting into these right here, the GPS data cards, which we once again need more lapis or other blue dye for, which we may have some blue dye because one of those plants I bred is a dye plant. So, yep, no blue dye, but we can get that from harvesting the one plant over here in our new farm. So this one right here, when you harvest it, the rainbow flower, it literally just gives you quite literally the rainbow. It gives you a whole bunch of dye of different colors that, for free every time you harvest it, and it's randomized too. So, but as you can see, this here is growing good because that's been fertilizing it. So yeah, I wish, oh, here we go. There you go. So now this blue wheat has spread, and this will be another blue wheat seed here that we want to make sure gets fertilized so that it doesn't die, and it will grow up into a full mature blue wheat plant that has the same stats as the one here in the middle. Oh, right before our eyes, another one grew right there. So yeah, these will grow up into seeds that we can then harvest, and we can make these into breeding rows. You put double sticks in the middle and the two you want to breed on the outside, and then it has a chance to better the statistics, like how much you get per harvest, how long it takes to grow, all of that, which you can see with your crop analyzer here. It'll tell you all sorts of things about your crops. And then we also have the crop analyzer block here, which will identify your seeds. And when you put one in, you'll see it goes through this like 3-step process, and then it's going to go through a slower one where it actually identifies it. But it'll tell you, so this pumpkin seed has got growth 1, gain 4, resist 3. And the higher the resist, the more likely you are when you harvest it to get multiples of the seed bags. And then if you crossbreed them, they can increase the statistics. And then there's other blocks that also add statistics too that we can get into, that we've gotten some free ones of for certain things. But this was pretty exciting. I was very happy with the update here that gave us all of this extra farmland, because figuring out that other one, they actually did this because over in the Discord they were talking about it, and there was a lot of players confused when they got into the farmland on the other one. They didn't understand the whole like needing layers down beneath your crops, and this is just like the beginner setup. It can be much better than having soul sand underneath the blocks, but this was to give players the idea, and so they set it all up, here with all the soul sand underneath to show you how to get your crops to grow better in IC2. So, it's a learning curve. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. Food and a mustache, mustag. What are we saying, Rude Puts? Don't know how to say it. But either way, thanks for putting up with 10 minutes of silence while I was on mute. We're not going to talk about it. It happened. It's there. I'm not going to delete the stream, and you guys can just skip it if you're watching in the future. But if you made it here and you're watching in the future, thanks, and leave a comment. And for those of you guys that were here with me tonight, thanks for hanging out. And we're going to call it. I'm going to wrap up the stream and actually eat my dinner. And then I'm going to find a Discord to hang out in and play some Minecraft tonight. So hope to catch you guys there. A happy Christmas and Merry New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Hanukkah. You know, whatever it is. Bye-bye.